the moment when the derecho hit Cedar Rapids. I was driving home from across town when the storm hit. At multiple times, large trees narrowly missed my vehicle. At a point in time, I was wondering if I would actually make it out of this. My mind immediately went to my young kids and my wife and all of my family and friends. We had sections of our roof missing, a tree had fallen on my kids' play set, but a wave of calm did come over me when I realized that I did have the proper protection in place that would help me replace these items.
The moment my son Sully was born, I had to stop thinking of myself and think about another human being. And I was super thankful to have Accel Wealth Management team guide me through some of those moments that I wouldn't have probably been thinking about or expecting. One of them just being planning for life insurance or a college savings plan, or different ways that we could help Sully save for his future.
My one moment actually came during a more challenging time in my life. On January 31st of 2005, I received a call from my mom first thing in the morning, and it was in that conversation I learned that my brother had just been involved in a head-on collision that was unfortunately fatal. And like anyone does, when you lose a loved one, you grieve with your family, you grieve with your friends. And at the time I didn't really think of it, but we were allowed the necessary time to do that and not worry about funeral costs or any other financial loose ends because my brother had purchased life insurance. He worked for an employer that had a comprehensive benefit package, and as a 22-year-old male, he didn't necessarily need life insurance. He wasn't married, he didn't have a kid, he didn't own a home, but because the employer offered a group life insurance product, he checked the box. And for that, I'm thankful.
The moment we saw our kids leave the driveway for the first time driving on their own, I felt the comfort and security knowing our carrier was behind them.
The moment for me was when I found out that a commercial property that I own and insure was on fire. At 2:54 a.m. on Saturday, December 5th, we received a call in the middle of the night that we needed to get to the property right away. And when we arrived, the building was on fire. About 40 firefighters, 8 fire trucks, and it was very apparent right away that the entire building was a complete loss. All of our things that were in the building were gone, and you take a moment to grasp that experience, and then you move forward with how you replace the things and the time that you've lost. You've got memories that you lost as well, but insurance can replace all of the things, and because no one was hurt and because it was not at our home, it'll be something, because it was properly insured, that we'll be able to recover from. I think that an experience like this will make me a better agent because I understand the personalization of a great loss like this, a catastrophic loss that a client might experience.
My moment was when I had sewer backup in my basement, and with the help of the Accel group found out that I had coverage for this, and so instead of costing me $6,000, I only had to pay my deductible.
First large financial moment of my life was buying my wife's wedding ring and leaving the store knowing that if something were to happen to it, I would not have the ability to replace it, but knowing that I'd have the ability to purchase insurance coverage that would replace it for me for whatever may happen.